Good morning, guys. Welcome back to New England Next Gen. I'm going to be talking about the power of your vote. And now, bear with me, I am a little sick, so I'm trying to not yell, and my voice is kind of going, so I'm going to do my best, okay, guys? Last time we broke down the Constitution, the foundation of our freedoms. Today, we're moving from theory to action, the power of your vote. Thomas Jefferson once said, "We do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate." That's why this conversation matters, because your participation, your vote, is what makes democracy real. So why does voting matter? A lot of young adults think that their vote doesn't matter. But here's the truth. Youth turnout can swing elections. Franklin D. Roosevelt warned us, "Nobody will ever deprive the American people of the right to vote, except the American people themselves. And the only way they could do this is by not voting." So if you sit out, you're the one giving away your power. Everyone, I'm sorry, someone go by. Everyone pays attention to the presidential race, but local elections are the ones that affect your daily life: tuition, rent, transportation, and safety. Abraham Lincoln said, "Elections belong to the people. It's their decision. If they decide to turn their back on the fire and burn their behinds, then they will just have to sit on their blisters." The translation for that is that if we don't vote, we live with the consequences. Civic engagement made simple. Civic engagement sounds complicated, but it's really just being involved in your community. Voting is one part, but so is speaking up, showing up, and helping out, and educating yourself and your friends. Susan B. Anthony reminded us, "Someone struggled for your right to vote. Use it." And Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." And that's civic engagement, refusing to stay silent about what matters. So here's some barriers and myths. My vote doesn't matter. In swing states, even a handful of ballots changes outcomes. Another myth would be, "I don't know enough." That's kind of why I'm here, but none of us know everything. So start small, one or two issues that you care about. Another one is, "It's too complicated to register." Most states let you register online, and I know a lot of us college students, we know how to use a computer, we know technology, probably a lot better than most. So if you don't, I'm sure you can reach out to a friend and they can help you. How can students take action? Register early. Many states close registration 20 to 30 days before an election. Use tools like Ballot Ready or Vote 411 to learn about what's actually on your ballot. So that's like the best key thing is that go onto that and find out what's actually on there, and then that's where you can start to figure out if you don't know what you're going to vote on or you don't know anything about it, you could start there. That's a great first step. We can host campus voter drives. We can carpool or walk together to the polling stations. Find a friend who's voting, someone who's passionate. If you know someone who knows more than you, it's great. It's a great opportunity to ask them. Why this is civic power? When young people show up, politicians pay attention. If we consistently vote, issues like climate change. Oh, the car's going by. Hold on. I'm going to say it over again, just that way you can hear it. When young people show up, politicians pay attention. If we consistently vote, issues like climate change, student loans, and healthcare can't be ignored. John F. Kennedy once said, "The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all." Your decision to vote doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone. In closing, Dwight D. Eisenhower said, "The future of this republic is in the hands of the American voter." That's us. That's you. Your vote is your voice, and civic engagement is your influence. Together, they shape the future. So this week, I challenge you, take one step, register to vote, read about your local representatives, start a conversation in your dorm, because when young adults engage, we don't just participate, we lead, and that's the real power of your vote. So thank you guys for joining New England Next Gen. I really appreciate you guys all for joining us. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more. I have more interviews coming up. I dropped that last interview last night, very last second, but I really wanted to get that out there because it's important to know what's going on in the world and getting the real picture other than what mainstream media wants us to know. And I think it's important to support other people like us and, our generation of people. So go out there and make a difference. Show the videos to someone that might be able to use them. Feel free to share the one about the Constitution. It's such a great resource to know what it is, how it works, how our government works. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll be with you guys later on today.